Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Tyler.
And I'm Kurt.
And today we are bringing you guys our first Madden 21 video of the year, man. We're excited to bring it to you. And we're going to be going over our review of the EA stream for Ultimate Team. It just finished from when we're recording this.
Yeah,
and
it's about an hour and a half or something like that.
Yeah, it took about an hour and a half to get through. We're recording this like maybe a half an hour after it finished. But a lot of things that I liked. A couple things that maybe I wasn't too big on, but there was nothing I hated, honestly.
Yeah, it gave me a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
It gave me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, definitely.
The biggest thing was, and we'll probably get into it a little bit later, is it's just abilities. If they balance out abilities and make it not so, if the run isn't so ridiculous, and if they balance out some abilities, I think we're looking good.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
We do have a little list here. So what did we want to hit on first?
Yeah, so we should have a quick list. Like it's not like a script, just like stuff we want to talk about. So the first thing is we're kind of in order of what they were talking about too, is card art.
Card art. Okay, yeah. You want to start? You want me to?
I'll start for this one. We'll just do every other one. So for card art, guys, honestly, first off, they put up like this animation of like 55%, 53% from last year's card art, and like 78%. First off, last year's card art, I was looking at their little like screenshot they put up. It didn't like they were leaving out some of the card that definitely had art on it. So I feel like their numbers might have been kind of wrong there.
Yeah, they were just trying to make it look a little better.
Than what it was, in my opinion, in our opinion, clearly. The 78% did not look bad, in my opinion, though.
Yeah, I think whenever they tweet stuff, I'm pretty sure it looks like the 55,
yes.
Which looks terrible.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I will admit, when it turns purple and it's a power up, it looks a lot better.
It does look better.
But either way, still just the 78. Was it 78?
78, yes.
Okay, 78 doesn't look very bad. The 53 or the 55 doesn't look very good though.
I will say though, with the way they're doing it, the 55% being like when you're actually like on the card makes more sense now because it shows you like your abilities and stuff. But when I'm just looking at my item binder, like I want to see like more of the card.
Yeah, I agree definitely.
But I do like that they changed it up. It's different, and a lot of people complain about it. It's just the cards look the same every year. Yeah. They don't look the same this year.
Yeah, and I don't know. I have a feeling you're going to be able to change the card out as well. I think they even said that. So,
yeah, they did.
So that should be interesting. I think it'll be all right.
So, like, the next thing we want to talk about, guys, is abilities. So this year, unlike last year it was 3 players, X Factors, and abilities. That's all you got. This year, there's 3 X Factors, and then also up to 10 ability points, I guess is what they were calling it.
AP points.
Yes, AP points.
So there are certain abilities. Is that what they're called? Abilities? Abilities that cost 1 and 2 points, and you have a maximum of 10 points. It's kind of like salary cap a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, say protected. You put that on your quarterback, and it's 1 point. But if say you want escape artist, it might be 2 points. So that's 2 out of your 10 points. Also, the guys who have X Factors are not the only ones that can get abilities.
Yes.
You can put a 1-point ability on 10 different players, all offensive linemen, quarterback, wide receiver, whatever. You can do any way you want, and all of them have abilities. But still only 3 X Factors and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like how you can spread out the abilities.
Yeah, they really went into the customization there. I like that. How it's very, like, the way you want your team to be, you can make it that way.
Yeah.
And they also mentioned how, like, and I don't know how extreme this is going to get, but say someone who's, like, say Patrick Mahomes, it might be more expensive for him to get escape artist than, say, Lamar because his archetype is going to fit it better.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that means, like, the statue archetype, such as Tom Brady, which it's obviously not statue, but, he might just not be able to get it. So I don't know if it's going to be like 5 for escape artist for Tom Brady, or he just does not get it, which is probably what it'll be.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, so I think this is a way of balancing out the AP point system. You have 10 points. Some abilities cost 2, some might cost 1, some might cost 3. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think that's a good way of balancing it out.
I agree.
So yeah. I think that was really it for abilities.
Yeah, there really was nothing too new. They didn't go over really any new abilities. We saw a couple in there, but don't really know what they do until we get to use them, so can't really say much about it. So the next thing is promo now, Rivals.
Yeah.
And this is a big one for us because really good offensive and defensive option in here. So first off, the cards are 85 overall. So you got Big Ben, Jalen Smith, and Zach Ertz.
Yep. I don't think anybody's. There's not a lot of people I don't think's taking that Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
He does have 80 speed at an 85 overall. That's not bad.
For tight end, that's not bad.
I think I'd be taking the Ben, and then I mean, obviously, no money spent purposes for Mutt squads and stuff. You'd be taking a defensive player.
Exactly. And the Jalen's 83 speed user for 85 overall. That's good, dude.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty cool. Those are some good players. It seems like they're probably going to be pretty easy to get. Mm-hmm. And you could get them early. So it seems like that's a pretty good way to start off your team and get a good jump on your team.
And I don't remember for sure, but I think you could power those
Yes,
up.
you can.
Okay, so so there you go, man. That's an 84 overall user. That's a Big Ben that we can power up later on.
Yeah.
And so that allows us not have to use Lamar.
Are you sure it wasn't an 85 overall Jalen Smith?
Yeah, it was an 85 with 83 speed.
Okay, so it'd be 86 overall.
So then, yes, if you power it up, it'll be an 86.
Yeah. But yeah, so pretty good players to choose from there. Even that Zach Ertz, man, 81 speed tight end, that's not bad.
That's not bad
at all.
Not bad at the start. So the next one, team captains. Interesting team captains. Eddie George, Ed McCaffrey, Leroy Glover, and I believe it's Aeneas Williams.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. I remember a couple things. I don't know if we'll pop the players up on the screen. We might. But the Eddie George and the McCaffrey, right?
Yeah.
They both had 85 speed, and that McCaffrey's like 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
And that, he might be 6'7".
Yeah. They both look good.
Yes, definitely.
They both look really good. But there's something we'll get into later that...
it kind of makes it easier on who you're going to pick.
Yeah, it does. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That corner... What was it? Aeneas
Williams?
Aeneas Williams. If we're not saying it right, I mean...
yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying to say...
You know who we're talking about.
Yeah. He is a man corner.
Yeah.
I think he had 81 zone compared to like
86 man or something like that. So he's definitely a man corner.
I mean, it said man corner on him. So, I mean, that's what you expect. But, and that defensive tackle, man, he didn't look bad.
He didn't look bad, but I feel like it's going to be more important, especially with us playing squads, to have corners before we get into
I agree. So, yeah, that's that. Another thing. You can get any team chemistry on the team captains this year. So say that McCaffrey, you want a Steelers, you want Seahawks, you want whatever team, whatever Chargers, whatever your favorite team is, Chiefs, you can put it on them.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, that's really it.
And then, guys, we're thinking about making a video about kind of what we're going to do at the beginning for No Money Spent. So we're not going to tell you, like, who we're taking right now. We're just going to talk about them. We'll get into that in a different video. But moving on to NFL Epics. So we have Larry Fitzgerald, Adrian Peterson, Ronnie Lott, and Jack Youngblood.
Yep. They're actually all very good. So, and this is what I was talking about earlier. So if you were thinking about that that McCaffrey or Eddie George, or I forget his first name.
Eddie George or Ed McCaffrey.
Ed McCaffrey. Yeah. This Adrian, you can get a free 85 overall Adrian Peterson that has 86 speed compared to Eddie George's 85. Now, who knows? I'm guessing Adrian Peterson don't have bad like trucking or break tackle stats.
I think Eddie George had 86 and AP had 84, so they're still pretty close.
Yeah, but that Adrian Peterson does have one more speed, so it maybe you might want to go with the Adrian Peterson and then take that McCaffrey, man. Who knows?
And the other way to look at it too is, so this Larry Fitzgerald, he looked good. Don't get me wrong, but he had 83 speed, right? 83. Yeah. Whereas the Ed McCaffrey has 85 and he's taller. So
I was actually gonna say something about that. I'm surprised Larry Fitzgerald is not slower.
Yes,
83 speed is pretty. Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But compared to what EA does before, 83 speed's pretty freaking good for him, man.
Yeah, definitely. I was expecting.
I'm excited to see like. Oh man, I bet they showed it. I didn't pay attention to Michael Thomas's speed.
No, I think it's like 82, 83.
That's probably higher than what they normally give.
It might be 81 though.
That'd be rough.
It's low.
That'd be rough.
It's low.
It sucks because Michael Thomas's cards are almost never usable.
No, they're always like everything is really good, and then he's just super slow.
And same with like AJ Green. I would love to have AJ Green on my team. He's just too dang slow.
Yeah, when 82 overall AJ, dude, stop.
When in real life, I don't think AJ's really that slow.
No.
But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so then we have Ronnie Lott and Jack Youngblood. So first off, guys, you can get all of these cards. Like, you don't have to take AP or Larry Fitz. So I recommend getting all of them.
Yeah.
Because they're all, 85s?
85s, yeah.
So solid cards, man. Ronnie Lott has good hit power, good speed. I'm looking forward to getting him. Jack Youngblood, I know he has 88 power move, which was the highest, pass rushing move I saw. So it'll be nice to run him at like D end or outside linebacker as the rusher at the beginning of the game. I don't think a lot of O linemen will be able to handle that much power move.
I agree.
So that'll be good. But that's really all there is for NFL epics.
The Ronnie Lott, he had real high hit power.
Yeah.
And it was like 81 zone.
Yeah, it's like just over like 81, 82.
I mean, Ronnie Lott does have a lot of. I mean, maybe it's not the worst zone because we haven't looked at all the other players.
No,
maybe that Ronnie Lott, maybe 81 zone in the beginning games, not that bad. But
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's it for that. 4 pretty solid players you can get from this in the start too. I don't know how difficult these solos or anything are. Obviously, we can't play, but you can't get them all, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like we were talking about the AP and the Ronnie Lott, I mean, the Larry Fitz I think is really good. The Youngblood has like one specific thing you can do. The AP and the Ronnie Lott look really good though. Like they look like good cards for the start of Madden.
I'm guessing. I don't remember. Can you power up those guys?
No.
Okay, you can't.
You can't. No.
I was gonna say you could get Larry Fitzgerald to 84 speed, which would not be bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So.
All right, guys. So now we're gonna get into the 2 big ones. We're actually gonna do Muttmaster last, and we're gonna do Level Master first.
Okay.
So they revealed Level Master, and we were both pretty excited about this one. So Andre Johnson.
I was shocked.
Yes, me too, dude.
I remember. I've always liked the Andre Johnson, man.
Yeah.
I thought he's always good. Well, he was good. He was good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I haven't heard his name in so long, and when they said it, I couldn't believe it. I was surprised, and personally, I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool,
like
man.
it.
I think he could be a beast. I'm pretty sure he's tall. He's like a go up and get it, and just a beast wide receiver.
And the other thing I like about it being Andre Johnson, or just a wide receiver in general, you can have like 3 or 4 of them, so it's never like, dude, I just have this wasted position.
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do with this?
I mean, heck, you could even play him at your 4 and still get him. He still gets some playing time.
And I'm pretty sure he had 86 or 87 speed at an 89, so
yeah.
he's definitely a solid receiver. If we take McCaffrey, he'd be a number 2, but we might even take him as the user. Who knows what happens? We'll get into that later, but I was excited for that Level Master. It being a wide receiver back-to-back, I was kind of disappointed in that specifically.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into some other stuff too when we get into Muttmaster.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, another wide receiver I was kind of like, but because it's Andre Johnson, I was like, all right, I like that.
Yeah, I do like Andre Johnson. I like that pick. It's different. It's different, and I like it.
So,
and it's someone who hasn't been in the game, really.
Yes,
so.
it's been a long time. Since he was in the league, I don't think he's been in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our last one that we're going to talk about here, guys. 4 years in a row, we have a defensive Muttmaster.
Yep.
Middle linebacker Sam Mills from the Saints and the Panthers.
Yep, and...
Oh, also, I wanted to mention Level Master as well as Muttmaster, any team.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yep.
So, like the Andre Johnson, you could put, like I said, Chiefs, Kim.
Yep.
Whatever team he didn't play for, you can put whatever team you want on it. So that's cool.
Same thing with Muttmaster.
Yep. So that's pretty cool. I think they're going pretty heavy.
Theme teams.
So
pretty
that's
heavy
pretty cool.
theme teams. But so being the defensive side of the ball, the Sam Mills. When they first showed him, I was like, oh, I don't know who he is. I don't know what his play style was. I was afraid we were about to get like an 83 speed, 99 hit power like Muttmaster, and I was kind of worried about that. But dude, he has like at 94, 89 speed, I think like 89 zone, 88 hit power. Like he's just a stud all the way across.
I know who Sam Mills is. I've heard of him. I don't think we've ever watched him. He's a little bit before our time of watching football and really getting into it. Yeah, man, I knew his story, and they keep going with the
story.
They really, I remember what they said they almost
about
did
Alex Smith.
About Alex Smith. I wouldn't have wanted Alex Smith
because of the position.
You
don't want to be locked in a quarterback like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's that. Yeah, Sam Mills pretty cool, man. He's a beast. He's a beast.
I'm excited, man. Our first, because obviously, like we said, we're not going to get too much into it, but I'm obviously going to take Jalen Smith. It's the only defensive option. So Jalen Smith, and as long as we can grind out Muttmaster quick, we're going to have 2 solid users very early in the game.
Yeah, I mean, and like you're going to get the team captain token, solid player.
Yep, the Ronnie Lott.
Or maybe even the Youngblood.
We get both.
You get both.
You get both.
So, and then you get one of the offensive team captains. You get the Adrian Peterson. You get the Larry Fitzgerald. You get the Ben or Zach Ertz, whatever. You know.
And the other thing too that we forgot to mention. So they did bring up Mutt loyalty at the end of the stream.
They didn't say much about it though.
But they did not say much about it. However, as it was this year, it's going to be if you did 18, 19, and 20. However many you did, you get that many packs. There's 6 players. I don't remember a lot of them. One that stood out to me, though, was that Patrick Peterson. As an 82 overall, he had really good stats.
Yeah, that 82 Pat Pete is pretty nice. I don't remember much of the offensive players. I know there was a left tackle, Whitworth.
Yeah.
I don't remember though.
The big thing is though they're just nat core elites, so you can power them up.
Yeah.
So that's nice. If we get the power ups, training's obviously the beginning of the game pretty rough.
Yeah.
So probably won't be able to do too much powering up. They do get a little bit of training quick sell for the MVP edition, but you're gonna have to be very particular about where you put that training.
Yeah.
It might be better, honestly, guys. It might be better if you don't use your training to power people up, like their power-ups.
Yep.
Just use it for your abilities so you can actually get your abilities.
I agree, man. Just like hold off a little bit, man.
Yes.
Just until you're for sure you know what you want to do.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do this year is kind of dial back on like using training until it's like 2 coins per training instead of like 400 coins per training, how it is at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it, man.
Yeah, I don't think they really went over anything else. Nothing for gameplay. A lot of content.
Yeah.
Hey, from what we've seen, I feel good about content starting. Let's see if they maintain.
I've heard the beta wasn't very good.
For gameplay, I heard it was not the best. I heard usering's kind of rough.
But from what they showed in that live stream, I thought it was pretty good.
I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful.
I am a lot more hopeful now than I was before the stream
Maybe
started.
I'm just more hopeful because I want to get rid of Madden 20 so bad.
Yeah,
the worst
dude.
Madden ever created. But
we got a good video coming for you for that.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys thought of the stream if you watched it, or some of the things that we, told you about from the stream. Seems like you can get a good amount of good players fast.
Yes.
And right off the bat, like I'm talking like 85s.
Dude, we forgot to mention, when you guys get the game, and we'll put this in the next video at the beginning so no one misses it, there are special solos for people that get EA access. You can get an 80+ overall free nat. So
80+, so you could pull that.
You could pull Aaron Donald. You could pull Michael Thomas. Patrick Mahomes. So
Tyreek Hill, whatever.
Dude, Tyreek Hill. That Tyreek Hill's nasty, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really everything they covered, guys. I think that's really all we have to talk about in this video.
Yeah, just going over Madden, the stream, and what's to come for Madden 21. I'm excited. It looks good, and just our opinions of it,
Yeah, they did say that for now it is confirmed. Friday the 21st will be the day that we get EA access.
Yeah.
A lot of things were going around on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to post then, right?
I believe so.
So if we are, you will see Madden 21.
But even if we're not, man, like honestly, you might see a couple Madden 20 videos leading up until we are able to post. But I mean, we might be done with Madden 20 videos if we're allowed to post.
I mean, we just posted our Super Bowl for our No Money Spent,
and that's honestly is a good way to go out.
Yeah, it was. But when we were recording that, we didn't think that was the last video.
No, definitely not.
And we would have said something about it if we thought it, but we didn't think it. But
it's Madden 21 season, bro.
Yeah, we started thinking about it, like, dang. That might be the last Madden 20 video. And I'm not mad.
No.
I'm not mad. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be the end of the video.
Yep.
Let us know what you guys thought of the things we told you, or even if you watched the stream. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.
Peace.